35.
That's quite a lot, isn't it?
That is just over how old you are. I mean, we probably should have stopped at 21.
Nathan taught me something, didn't he, Emma?
Yeah.
Nathan taught me something. And if you don't know this, I mean, it might blow your mind.
Never seen you so passionate about something.
I just think it's really good.
Did you use it when you went out in London with your friends?
No, I didn't, actually.
My sister said the other day that my bum looks smaller.
Did she? Did I?
Yeah.
Well, on that note, ta-da.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to A Couple of Coaches podcast with me, Emma Harding, and my co-host, Michael Clark.
Co-host.
Welcome to episode 35. 35!
35.
We've sat here 35 times, plus more than that, because we've had special guests on. 35!
That's quite a lot, isn't it?
That is just over how old you are in years. That's a lot of podcasts.
Good maths, Emma. Well done.
I know.
Yeah, that's quite good for you, isn't it?
I know.
35. That's actually quite a lot, isn't it? I can't remember the stats. We spoke about it before. Not many people go past like 21 podcasts. Like when people start podcasts,
I mean, we probably should have stopped at 21.
We've still got one follower.
Yeah.
Or two. We've got your dad.
Yeah.
Cheers, Ian.
Shout out.
Yeah, so 35 podcasts. That's crazy. And yeah, I'm 33, so not quite.
I said just over how old you are.
Yeah.
2 years.
But yeah. How you been, Emma? You good?
I've been all right. How have you been?
It's all right. Year older, isn't I? Still in my birthday week. Emma gets a birthday week, so I'm having a fucking birthday week. So
I never got a birthday week.
Yes,
the
you
whole
did.
time I kept saying it's my birthday soon, you kept saying no, it's not.
No, because you wanted like the lead up. It's like the week that your birthday.
I wanted the week before and the week after, and
That's
you wouldn't
not
let me
birthday
have
week.
it.
That's a two week birthdays. So yeah, if you didn't know, it's my birthday on Halloween. I'm 33 years of age now.
Boo.
I'm an old guy. So yeah, how's the week been?
Do you feel old?
You've been busy. I don't feel any different, to be fair.
Do you feel like your back's starting to go, your hips starting to go?
No, my knees have been aching.
Oh, it's all the running.
It's just all the running, all the 2 runs. So it's been my birthday. Didn't do too much. Going out the weekend, didn't we? Emma's taking me for a meal.
Yeah, we were going to go for dinner, and then we realised it's firework weekend, and we thought we can't leave Max at home alone.
Who thought?
You thought. I was thinking it the whole time.
Oh, good mum over here was going to leave Maxie at home on his first firework night.
Thought we can't leave him at home on his own at night on his first firework night. So we've changed it to lunch now, haven't we? So it'd be interesting to see what he's like with the fireworks. Some dogs get really nervous.
Well, after what just bloody happened.
Oh yeah, we have lights on us.
And little situation. So Max, you've probably seen, if you watch the podcast, Max is always in or around, being a bit annoying, jumps up, can't figure out what's going on. He tried to say hello to Nathan. He tripped over the wire. The big light come down and nearly crushed him. And he ran off and got really scared, didn't he? It was actually quite sad. And now he's just taken himself into another room and laid down, which he never does. So
he won't come in.
I think it might, as cruel as it sounds, there's a bit of a silver lining there. Maybe he won't come near the lights again.
You might see when the lights are in here that he stays out the room.
Right, time to go. So yeah, going out for a meal with the family on Sunday. Going for a roast.
Yes.
So yeah.
Roast dinner.
Bearing in mind I'm on a cut, 2 meals out. But we have got a topic that we're going to come to later. But first of all, how's your week been? You've been busy, haven't you?
Shabby, been a bit busy.
She's
here
been busy,
and there.
here and there, doing things. I've been having to cook for myself. But Nathan taught me something, didn't he, Emma?
Yeah.
Nathan taught me something. And if you don't know this, I mean, it might blow your mind. So if you have...
It just reminded me of when you told me this. He got so excited, I can't even tell you. We were sat having dinner and he was like, "Oh, I have something to tell you." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Nah, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to absolutely blow your mind." And we were sat eating dinner and he went, "In fact, get up now." And like took me to the kitchen.
We got up halfway through dinner and is it an induction hob?
Yeah.
Induction hob. Like normally when you're cooking, I mean, when Emma's cooking, it's like you can slide it across and it goes to like 1, 2, 3. But if you slide it slower, there's a dot, and then there's not a dot, and then there's a dot, and the dot means 0.5.
So you can do half the temperature. You can go in between,
You
like
go in between.
5 or 6.
So you don't have to go 5 to 6. You can go 5.5.
Yeah.
Blew your mind, didn't it?
This is just another reason why we have producer Nath. He just brings us so much knowledge.
He brings us so much knowledge.
And value.
I mean, he was quite excited to tell me.
Yeah.
Because I believe he learned it
it
himself.
was exciting, but he did big it up and I got really excited about what he was going to say and then he told me that and I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. What about the other thing I taught you on the watch? That's quite cool.
What?
So, might be able to do a video and put this in for people. But if you go onto your calculator, if you've got an Apple Watch, so I'm going to go onto the calculator, there's a button that says tip. So if you type in, say you go out with loads of people and the bill comes to £325 or £328 and you press tip, it then goes to a different page and it tells you how much a £5, £6, £7, £8, £9, £10 tip is. But also you can go to people and then you can go, say, 7 people. So with if the bill was 328 quid and you want to leave a 5% tip, it's now 344.40 and it's £49.20 each. That does not blow your mind. Because I'll tell you what, have you ever been there, yeah? You go out for a meal and people are like, trying to work out the bill and then it's like a tip and it's just a faff, yeah? Just split the bill down, just split the bill between the people. Obviously, yeah, you could just go on your calculator and you could just go like that divided by that. But this is the tip bit. Like if you want to leave a tip. Do you know what I mean?
I've never seen you so passionate about something.
I just think it's really good.
Did you use it when you went out in London with your friends?
No, I didn't actually.
That would have been the perfect time.
No, because I didn't pay.
Yeah, but you still could have worked it out for everyone.
Well,
I let them
work
I bet they were sat there for ages like,
Nah, they were. They just they just had the number and they divided it. But I'm talking, it's more about the tip thing. It's not the splitting it the person. It's the tip.
I mean, for me, it would be the splitting it as the person.
Yeah, for you,
so I wouldn't know.
You could use your calculator. But this works out a tip. So if you want to leave like a 15% tip, see that, £49.20. And you adds it onto the total and then you divide it by the people. Oh, blows your mind. If you want to save time, use the calculator. Anyway, sorry, I just took over loads of your time. But yeah.
I'm so lost.
that's enough of me. Actually, I've got a joke for you, actually.
Right.
I've got quite a good joke. Just while we're on the topic of like meals and cooking. What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman?
Oh, it's going to be something about other woman irons.
One's a superhero, one's a demand.
Can I tell you an even better joke?
Go ahead.
Before you went out on the weekend with your boys' night out, you were ironing your own clothes.
Yeah, I was. And I did a fucking better job than you do. So anyway, that's enough of that. You're really good at ironing.
I'm really not.
Yeah, actually,
no, honestly, if I could like give myself downfall, I don't have many. It would be ironing. I don't know how to iron. I only iron if I really, really have to.
You have to. Yeah, and you go. Bit of humour. I hope someone laughed at that. Anyway, right. Obviously, the main question, Emma. You knew it was coming.
What?
How's your running?
It's okay. It's going all right. No, do you know what? I've had loads of messages from people saying it's nice to see that like it's not easy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then I had another message from someone that said you make it look so easy, and I was like, okay, right, I need to actually show how hard it is. No,
I think yours are they are really good.
I mean, I have been doing easy runs if you think about it. Not easy for me, but easy to a lot of other people.
Yeah.
But it is really good. I am still enjoying it. I went for my first run in the rain, which I actually noticed one of my friends pointed out that I said on the podcast I'm not going to run in the rain. You were like, are you going to run if it's raining? I was like, absolutely not.
There you go. You conquered it already.
Running in the rain is the best thing ever. It's honestly the best thing. Yeah, but you
come back. I mean, you ran in the rain. You come back and your chest was
really
so bad.
I was aiming for a 5K. I got to 4K and I couldn't breathe. I'm not just saying, you know when people say they can't breathe, I'm not saying that. My lungs felt like they were going to burst out of my chest. No matter how many times I tried to bring my breathing back down to normal by doing 2 in through the nose, 2 out through the mouth, which usually helps with stitches and stuff. I just couldn't do it. I just had to stop. And I was like, I thought to myself after, I was like, oh, kicking myself. Should I have stopped, just caught my breath and then carried on? But my whole aim is to run a distance without stopping. Yeah. So if I was to have stopped and then done another kilometre, I don't know why I just wouldn't have. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
So I just thought, right, I'm at my limit for today. I've run 4K without stopping, which is a goal of mine. I'm just going to stop.
Do you know what? Bearing in mind, you did jump straight into like 4K, didn't you?
Yeah, that was the first one I did.
Yeah, so you didn't even like go and, I mean, bearing in mind your 4Ks are what, like 25 minutes or whatever. That's like 25 minutes of non-stop running is actually quite a lot for people.
Yeah.
I think that's what people are getting at.
Yeah, especially when you haven't done much before.
Because I reckon a lot of people would go out and be like, oh, they do 5 minutes running, then a bit of walking, another 5 minutes, and they build up, whereas you've just gone straight to the deep end. Yeah.
Yeah.
No messing about.
But it's good. We're going for a little team run on Sunday, aren't we? With your brother and his girlfriend, which will be fun.
My brother's got right into it, isn't he?
Yeah, I think we're all.
I think he might have found his purpose.
We're all getting into the running.
Into the running hype.
The
Emma's leading the charge. But yeah, you get loads of support. Loads of people are quite. It's quite nice to see, isn't it? But your videos are really good because they're real. I think that's why they're so good, because so much fake shit on Instagram and people making things look easy, so then people get disheartened, whereas you're actually like showing how hard it is. So it's it's relatable. Do you know what I mean? Like people go out there and even if they found it really hard, they'll blitz like a 10K and be like, yeah, that was all right. When reality is you struggled, but you just don't want to admit it.
Yeah, it makes me think about like training content as in like weightlifting content as well.
Yeah,
obviously us as online coaches, we're meant to make it look easy, but it's not always easy. We're not like, we show form videos and how you should do this, how you should do that, but my form's not always perfect.
Yeah,
like
as soon as you go heavier, it changes, doesn't it?
Yeah, so just showing people the reality of things, I think is very important.
Nice. Do we have some questions? I think you said that we had some questions.
Yeah.
Might as well answer some questions.
Yeah, we put a little thing out on the Instagram.
On the socials.
So the first one is, how does Emma grow her bum? You know, this actually makes me really sad because my sister.
What about my bum?
My sister said the other day that my bum looks smaller.
Did she?
But she said it's a good thing. So I don't know whether she was trying to say. Is it a good thing though? I don't know, but I do think from where I did my cut in the summer, I do think it has, like, I lost a bit of body fat off of it, so I think that's why it looks a little bit smaller.
Yeah, I don't think your bum looks smaller. I think you've still got a peachy big bum.
She said it still looked very nice. But,
I mean, she was almost like hitting you with a negative and just chucking a positive in there to make you feel good.
But rather than saying how does Emma grow her bum, to grow your bum, you need to be, first of all, eating enough food. So you're not really going to grow a bum if you're in a deficit. You kind of need to be sitting at maintenance or in a calorie surplus. You want to be focusing on training your glutes at least 3 times a week, I would say, to get the maximum out of it. And obviously getting in like your protein and stuff, using creatine, all the usual stuff for muscle building. And just be consistent. Mm-hmm. Don't do 2 weeks of training your glutes and think there's no difference and then give up. Yeah. It's going to take a long time, just like any muscle. It'll take a long time to actually build it.
Obviously being progressive as well. So obviously, did you say that? And being progressive, pushing heavier weights.
Didn't say that.
Normally I'd cut you off and repeat you, but I didn't that time. I actually did the right thing.
Right, yeah, well done.
Well done. What exercises obviously you went through your 10 exercises last week. the weirdest 10 exercises ever. Just do burpees. What would you pick? Okay, I've got a question.
Oh God.
You can only have 3 exercises.
That's not going to help people
that target
build their
your.
bum.
Oh no, I'm talking about but 3 exercises that
you
would have if you could only use 3 exercises to target your bum.
Okay.
What's your 3 favourite bum exercises?
Number 1, hip thrust, but even better if you have like a glute thrusting machine, because I just find they target your glutes so much better than a hip thrust. But obviously a bar is absolutely fine. So a hip thrust. I would also say split squats, but make sure you're making them glute specific. So having your legs a little bit further out and leaning your torso over your front leg to target your glutes. And teetering. Teetering? Is that a word?
I don't know.
Teetering. Teetering between 2. That sounds so posh. I can assure you not posh. I'll go for an RDL.
You like an RDL?
Yeah. I was teetering between that and maybe a reverse barbell lunge, but with a bit of a
Bit of an elevation. Nice. I like it. Oh.
But there's a lot more, obviously, but I'm answering your question.
There you go, guys.
If you
want to grow your bum like Emma, just do them exercises.
Yeah, and like Mike said, be progressive and try and lift heavier week on week.
Mm-hmm. Next question.
Sweet. Oh yeah, I forgot I was the one reading out the questions. Who would you both pick, Max or the other? So like, would I pick you over Max or Max over you?
Who would you pick?
Max. Silly question.
Yeah, Max doesn't cook.
Huh?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because Max likes to give me attention and likes me giving him attention. He's really cute. He loves his food just as much as I love my food. He looks at me like I am the only girl in the world. And he doesn't sleep in the same bed as me.
Nice.
I can just imagine you sitting there at the dinner table with Matt sharing a plate.
And I was just being like, this food's so good.
Matt would have eaten it before you even spoke.
What would you say?
I'd pick you.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would pick you.
No, you wouldn't.
Why would you do it?
Because Max doesn't cook and clean.
He does. He licks up things off the floor.
He licks up crap off the floor. Just put it all on the floor. No, she is good. I don't know. I'd pick Max probably, if I'm honest with you.
I mean, like people say it, don't they?
They say it's a question, but I hope that never happens.
Yeah, but if like people that have like kids and stuff, they always say, would you pick your kids over your husband or whatever? And obviously you're going to pick your kids.
Yeah. He's more innocent, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't fend for himself.
Yeah.
Whereas
My
you can
sister
figure
says
it
it
out.
all the time to her husband. She's always like, if I had to take a bullet and pick between you and the kids, I'd take the kids any day.
Really? Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Lovely.
One more question. When is the next challenge? We need to think
Haven't really
about
thought
this.
about
I think
it.
we've told everyone we were going to think about it
And we
a
haven't
while
thought
ago
about it.
and we haven't thought about it. Maybe New Year?
Yeah, we'll do something in the new year. Maybe at a specific time.
We want to help people when they need help the most, I guess. Like
Yeah.
last time we did it sort of into summer, didn't we? When people wanted to get fit for their holidays and stuff. So
Yeah.
New Year is obviously a time when a lot of people really, really need help and support. So maybe we'll do
Something in the new year. Yeah, no, makes it.
But we will have one.
We've both been so busy individually, so we haven't really thought that far ahead. But yeah,
But we will.
we
We
will.
will do one
Because
it
people
was
keep
really,
asking.
It was really fun last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Nice. Is that it?
That's all
Three
questions,
questions.
for today.
You lot are useless. Yeah, you lot are useless. But anyway, obviously everyone knows. If you didn't know, I've been doing a cut.
Have you?
I've been saying this for a long time. No, I actually am, because I'm doing a photo shoot now, so it's booked in.
But you asked if I wanted to open a bottle of wine tonight.
Yeah, who said you can't have a bottle of wine? No, listen, I got given by your sister and her husband, Charlie, a very nice bottle of wine. Well, I didn't want to open it
That's
because
in the background, if you can see it.
the bottle looks so nice.
Mm.
And I just thought I would rather enjoy it now at
Yeah.
the start of the cut than do it later. And now when you're doing a photo shoot, I mean, obviously you can lose body fat and drink, but my way of doing it, I'd rather just not drink. I'd rather just go all in,
We've
unsustainable.
talked about this before, haven't we?
Yeah,
There's
just gonna
people
go-
that are all or nothing, or there are people
Yeah.
that sort of balance the
It
both.
bothers. I know it will bother me if I kind of step out of line somewhere. So
Yeah.
I just thought it's my birthday. We've got a few plans this weekend. I'm going out for dinner. Gonna have probably a couple of beers at dinner. Probably have a couple of beers with my dad and my brother on Sunday. So I thought, why don't me and you crack a bottle of wine tonight?
Well, remember when I did my shoot? It was this
Yeah, so
exact
you
same
had a
time
similar
last
thing,
year. I
didn't
had
you?
my birthday, I had your birthday. Those are the kind of main ones that I said, "Do you know what, I'm just going to enjoy myself. You get one a year. And then I had a few social events after where I was a bit more mindful and stuff, but I still did really well. So I think it's even better if you do still socialise and still do the odd thing here
100%.
and there, because it will show people that it is possible.
Yeah, it's possible. You don't have to get rid of everything.
Yeah. Sorry, anyway. I embarrassed you.
I said you want to share a bottle of wine tonight, but she's going Pilates.
I've got my Pilates
apparently.
tonight.
She's going Pilates
It's
and
the best thing ever
then going
to get
out
dinner
for dinner.
after.
So, do you know what? I'll probably just share a bottle with Max. Actually, I do pick Max because
You
he
do
doesn't
pick
go
Max.
Pilates.
Yeah.
I mean, while we're here, how was your Pilates?
Oh,
I haven't really
so
asked you.
Good.
You just cried about your core for a week.
Oh my God, it's honestly the best. Like, we went last week and me and my friend, and as soon as we came out, we already booked again for the next week. Like, we literally sat in the car and we were like, we're booking again. It was the best thing I have ever done. Like,
It's a bit extreme.
No, I felt amazing. I'd almost say I felt better doing that than the running at the moment. But it was so good. And because I used to dance,
Okay.
it's a lot of like, obviously it's all like core strength and controlling your breathing and your body and everything like that. But there's also like a flexibility element. Like, it does help to be a little bit flexible. And obviously I don't really do anything like that other than when I teach. So it felt nice to kind of like straighten my leg and, you know, stuff like that. It was just a different type of movement. But the core did hurt.
Nice. So it helps with flexibility.
Yeah.
Right, you keep that up then.
Yeah. So I'm going tonight. Can't wait.
You keep that up.
It's like my new thing.
Can I come?
No.
No.
Do you know what she actually did? The lady that does it, she's really amazing. She's in Horsham. She got all these men in to do
Did
it.
she?
And they all really struggled with it. She did like a men's class of like 10 men.
Was that recently?
Yeah.
I saw on an ex-client's Instagram today
Might have been
that he
that.
was doing a Pilates thing.
Mm.
Maybe it was that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Right, back to the topic. The topic was I'm doing a photo shoot. Me. And I'm going to have a meal. I'm kind of putting myself on a meal plan because I work better with a meal plan. Like I said, doing the same thing every day. And when I was kind of creating it, I was going through like higher volumed foods. So that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about utilizing high volume foods when you're going into a bigger deficit. So when you're going into a big deficit, you want to satisfy yourself more. So if you can eat more for the same amount of calories, then it's a good thing to do, right?
Yeah. I think like they say sort of in and stuff is very like psychological.
Yeah.
Like if you have a small plate of food, you're probably still, you're going to, even though it's probably an all right enough amount of food, that didn't make sense, because it looks small, you're going to think that's not enough, I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas if you have a plate of food that, like you said, is still low calories, but looks like there's loads of food, you're probably going to feel a bit more satisfied because you've seen that you've eaten a big plate of food.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that is it. It is it. It's like, yeah, it's in your head as well. But not only that, you have a lot of foods that are kind of high in hydration, more air, fiber. So they're filled out with other elements that will kind of fill your stomach up. So your body feels full.
Yeah.
Although energy levels might not change. So just because you're eating more of something, energy is energy, right? Calories are calories. So energy is still going to be similar. But yeah, like you said, you want to fill yourself up, especially when you're in a high deficit and you're eating peanuts.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go through some ideas. So some ideas that I'm kind of using is what we're going to kind of go through to start.
Idea.
So just some ideas. So in terms of protein, like low fat yogurt is good because you get your protein and you can also get a decent amount of it for.
Do you mean Greek yogurt?
Yeah, Greek yogurt,
Yeah.
low fat Greek yogurt. Egg whites, another one that I'll use because you get more. It's good for protein. You get more per what?
What you're going to say, you get more bang for your buck.
Did you? That's what, well, you do because you take away a big chunk of the fat content. So you obviously get more for your calories. More bang. I wanted to say it then as well. Prawns, really good as well.
Love a prawn.
So high protein, and again you can get more of it per 100 grams. So beans, lentils, things like that. Cod,
Option.
another good thing in terms of protein.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, really good high volume stuff there.
That you can have more of.
You can have more of, yeah. But I mean, chicken and like turkey are still relatively. They're probably a lower volume to the ones we've just said, but they're still good and what most people are probably going to have.
Yeah, and that kind of covers all areas, doesn't it? Like veggie.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to just be people hear protein and think, oh, meat. But you can have obviously a lot of other things.
You keep cutting out.
Do I?
Yeah. Just so you know.
Can you hear me now?
Well, if the producer has his headphones on, he's not.
Is it better now?
It is better
Okay,
now,
cool.
yeah. We both
Sorry, I
Jinx.
say too much. I can't
You
start
can't
saying
not say-
things about it. High volume carb options that can help. Remember, carbs are what is going to give you energy, so very, very important. Baked potato.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I love that's like a jacket potato, isn't it? It's that same
But
thing.
people
Have a
don't.
jacket potato.
People, are like carb, and potatoes and stuff like that. But in terms of like good volume of food per calorie, baked potatoes are really, really good.
Yeah,
really good. So
easy to make as well.
easy to make.
Oats, can't go wrong with oats.
Can't go wrong.
Such a good start to your day. Such a good breakfast to have oats, whether they're overnight or warm.
Yeah.
Especially when you add like protein powder and stuff to them,
Yeah,
because then you're
it's-
getting off to a good protein amount in your day, and you've got a good nice bit of energy for.
Yeah, it's the
morning.
ultimate kind of breakfast really, because in terms, depending on what obviously you put on it, if you just had oats with some berries or whatever, then it's not even that much calories, but the portion you get, if you start having 60, 70, 80 grams of oats, the portion's absolutely huge.
Yeah.
So definitely a very, very good one to kind of fill you up early in the day and kind of
So
give you that.
versatile as well.
giving
Different
you-
ways
yeah,
you can
yeah,
cook them and have them.
I mean, not very versatile for me, but more for you.
Popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn.
And you can get that. What's the brand? Where it's quite low in calories. You know the brand I mean,
I know
don't
the
you?
brand you mean, yeah. But if you just
Can't
have
remember what
like
it is.
popcorn, you can have absolutely tons of it. So a very good snack, popcorn is.
Yeah, but obviously not popcorn that's like
Not
toffee
popcorn,
or like
toffee, yeah.
covered in salt or sugar.
And yeah. If
That's
you,
what
if you
I
have,
mean,
If you have
there's that-
sweet popcorn, then maybe not. But just standard popcorn,
Yeah.
you eat it. It's like air. Do you know what I mean? It's like that's what I mean when some stuff is kind of almost got air in it, which makes it bigger, therefore gives you more volume.
Yeah. Rice cakes.
Yeah, rice cakes are good.
Very good.
Something you'll see a lot of like people that compete and stuff have, especially down the line, because again, it's like eating air,
Yeah.
but fills you up.
And they're quite nice.
Yeah, you can get
Put
different
stuff on them.
Yeah, you should.
In them.
High volume. You're talking like plain ones, but you can go a little step up and probably get less volume in terms of calories perspective, and get like chocolate ones or put some low cal spread on it.
Yeah, I see people put cottage cheese
Cottage
on
cheese.
it. Tuna.
Cottage cheese is another high volume
Yes.
thing actually. So, there you go. Rice cakes and cottage cheese. That's
Cottage
why
cheese.
people have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There you go. That's why people have rice cake and cottage cheese, because it's got loads of volume.
Yeah.
And the ultimate is obviously your fruit and veg. That's where you're gonna get the bang for your buck. You're gonna get the bang for your buck from some fruits and especially your veg. I mean, if you look at a salad, it's so much water in like cucumber, lettuce, stuff like that. You can have absolutely tons of it. But just remember there may be an element of water retention if you're going to have something that is absolutely coated in water. So yeah, salad is probably the ultimate really. I mean, you're not going to get much energy from it, but if you want to kind of, if you're having like chicken and rice or chicken and potato and you want to really make that meal big, then lots of lettuce, cucumber, celery, stuff like that. Then your fruits. What fruits would you say the best?
Peaches.
Peaches,
Love
very
a
low.
peach.
Yeah, they are.
I love anything peach flavored.
Yeah, peaches. We don't have any peaches.
No.
Maybe you should get more peaches in.
I love like That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Tiptons. Is it Tiptons?
Tiptons.
Liptons.
Tiptons, is that where you get the keys changed? Timpsons. That's Timpsons.
No, do you know what Tiptons is?
What?
Is that not from that Sweet Life of Zack and Cody or something?
I don't know. I didn't watch that.
No? Okay. Don't worry. If you know, you know.
You know.
Yeah, peaches. Watermelon.
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 Do you like watermelon?
I used to not like it. I'm
used to not like it.
coming around to it. It has to be really nice watermelon that usually you can only really get abroad. I feel like abroad when you have watermelon, it's unreal. When you get it here, it's a bit mushy. It's the mushiness.
It's not. You need that fresh watermelon.
Yeah, but I don't mind it now. Watermelon, strawberries.
Strawberries, yeah, very good one. I like strawberries.
Max likes strawberries as well.
Max loves a strawberry. I had a whole punnet of strawberries myself yesterday. Yeah.
Blackberries.
Blackberries. Nice. So there you go. Loads of fruits, veg, some carbs in there, some protein. It's more just selecting the stuff that you're going to get. Like I said, more bang for your buck in it, really.
It's the third time you've got
Is
that
it?
in there.
Yeah, I like
I feel like that should be your mission each episode to see how many
7
times you can say that saying.
But yeah, as I said, as well. If you're in a calorie deficit, then obviously you want the higher protein diet. It's going to help with a number of things, but focusing on volumizing your food is also super important because it's just the way we work. If you can fill yourself up here, then it's all better. Because when it comes to like a fat loss thing, like up here is a big part of it. Like the feeling hungry, the missing food, the feeling like you're eating absolutely fuck all. So if you can eliminate some of that and make you feel like you're having bigger meals, then you're going to go a lot further. So it's just being smart with your food and selecting stuff that you like, that is high volume, that's going to make you feel more satisfied. And then that's going to make your fat loss phase even easier. Yeah.
I think you rounded that off nicely.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, on that note, ta-da. I think we are, we're done there. Till next time.
Amazing. Well, if you've got any I always feel like this is a TV show when I like end off the thing, you know, and it's like if you've got any comments about blah blah blah, send them in to PO Box jokes. Tell us your your high volume, low calorie meals.
There you go. That's what she's
Share
trying to get
them
out.
with us.
All right. And on that note, you signing us off.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. Thank you. Goodbye.
Ta-da.